Please join me in the pledge to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to wish Glenn well on his travels. And Rob, will you please call the roll?
Emily Eval.
Here.
Cinder Keeler.
Here.
Tom Lingby.
Here.
Ryan Miller.
Here.
Glenn Newcomer.
All right, you have in your packet the minutes of the June regular and special board meetings. Do we have any additions or corrections to those? If not, I will entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Ryan, please, second.
I'll second it.
Tom, please call the roll.
Cindra.
Yes.
Tom.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Emily.
Yes, I don't see anyone here for public participation, so Cindra, I know school's out, but what do you have from Fort County?
It's kind of business as usual, like us here. We're hiring a few new teachers between the school and the adult program. We have approval of the student handbook, adoption resolution coming up for the blizzard bags for the 17-18 school year, just pretty much business, approvals of new board policies, and the first day of school will be coming up before our next board meeting for Fort County anyway,
Wow.
August 16th.
Huh?
It'll be here pretty quick.
Wow, that's less than a month.
Yeah. Well, students are so excited.
I bet they are, especially the ones that have siblings in Bryan. Okay, thank you very much.
You're
I appreciate
welcome.
that.
Thank you.
Mr. Rossworm, Treasurer's Report
Okay,
recommendations.
thank you. We'll start with the cash reconciliation report for the month ended June 30, 2017 at Farmers and Merchants State Bank, a balance of $5,244,799. Outstanding checks and adjustments, $56,900. Deposits at Star Ohio, $3,261,593. At Morgan Stanley, $9,271,373. And at State Bank, $6,153,679. Petty cash funds at $4,500. Total funds on hand at the end of June, $23,879,043. Of those funds, our general fund balance at the end of the fiscal year was $12,543,866. Permanent improvement fund balance $2,348,153. Our construction funds, the LFI fund, a balance of $601,060. Our project construction fund local share $4,787,501. And our state share $2,073,791. That makes up some of the significant funds. Once again, total funds on hand $23,879,043. Just a summary of our year-end numbers for the general fund. For fiscal year 17, our revenues came in at $20,696,529. Our operating expenses were $20,246,798. We ended up with a surplus for the year of $449,731. And once again, our general fund balance was $12,553,454 at the end of the fiscal year. Any questions regarding those reports?
I would just commend you and your staff and the administration for holding the line on expenses to make sure that we came in not in deficit spending this year, because that was at one time a concern.
Yes, it was, and expenditures came in less than what our appropriations were, and we're pleased with how the year ended up.
Good.
Some donations this month. Classroom supplies from the elementary PTO, amount of $7,600 was donated. Also from the elementary PTO, $900 for character trait awards. The academic booster clubs donated $4,000 for the 6 to 12 campus assemblies, and Little Bears football program donated $2,000 for headsets to the athletic department. We have one then and now purchase order for multi-vendor. It's our 034 fund, amount of $45,000 to approve.
What's that for, Rob?
That's going to be our blanket purchase order for the year to spend money out of the the maintenance fund.
Oh.
We don't have to spend it out of our permanent improvement fund, like if we buy floor scrubbers or maintenance equipment for the new buildings.
Right.
We can spend it out of there instead of our PI fund. So
Gotcha.
that's the 034 fund that the state made us set money aside
And
into.
that's what, like $500,000? Is that what's in there?
Yes, about $500,000 a year. We transfer that from the PI fund per our agreement with the
So
OFCC.
it'll be basically a parallel account to the maintenance fund, only designated as a result of the OFCC project.
Correct. There's only certain things we can use it
Yeah.
for. We can't use it for labor or maintenance supplies. We can't use it for floor wax or toilet paper or things like that. But we can use it if we buy equipment to
Depreciable
to
kind of
maintain.
things.
Yes, to
Gotcha.
maintain the property or the buildings.
All right, understand.
Or even contracts for servicing the fire suppression systems or HVAC systems, stuff like that. We
Gotcha.
can use it for.
So it's pretty specific. Thanks for
Yes.
keeping on that. Okay.
Okay.
Any other questions for Mr. Osborne?
No.
If not, please, motion to approve his recommendations and reports.
So moved.
Tom? I'll second.
Cindra, please call the roll.
Tom?
Yes.
Ryan?
Yes.
Emily?
Yes.
Sandra?
Yes.
Thank you.
Mrs. Savage, we're ready for your administrative recommendations.
Yes, first of all, you have a resolution. This is an annual resolution to waive the middle school career tech requirements of ODE. This is something we continue to look at and work on. We're working with our local area businesses to see what options are available. But for this upcoming school year, we're just not quite there yet. So it's good that it's an annual option for us and one that we will take a closer look at the requirements and the mandates that come along with that to see if it's a good fit for Bryan City Schools. But for the 17-18 school year, we are asking board approval to waive that requirement. Also, you have the attendance officer agreement for the 17-18 school year, the NWOESC mentor program agreement for the 17-18 school year, and then approval of the administrative compensation and benefits schedule. We've been able to negotiate successfully with both of our unions, and then that allowed us to finalize compensation plan for our administrative team as well, and that is provided per exhibit. And any questions that you might have?
If there are no other questions, a motion to approve, please.
Also move to
Sandra?
accept.
Thank you. Second,
Second.
Ryan, please call the roll.
Ryan?
Yes.
Emily?
Yes.
Sandra?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Thank you.
Next, we'll move on to personnel, and as Cindra said, we are busy working at filling positions that we have open. We do have some resignations at this time. Lisa Frame, educational aide, effective July 10th. Marv Matthews will be retiring as a bus driver, effective July 31st. Lauren Rupel, grade 6 social studies teacher, is relocating to the Columbus area following her upcoming marriage. That'll be effective July 10th. And Sarah Chopper has taken a position with the ESC. She's going to be teaching gifted for them, and that will be effective August 11th. I'd like to offer a 2-year administrative contract for this school year beginning August 1st to Crystal Lockwood. Crystal comes to us from Wood County. She has about 3 years experience in the field of supervising special ed and preschool. She's originally from Northwest Ohio, so we're very excited to bring her on board. It's time to, again, look at administrative contract extensions, and so I'm asking the board to approve administrative contracts beginning 8/1 of 18 for Chad Bassett, Brian Arnold, Mark Rary, and Julie Taylor, and 1-year administrative contracts beginning on the same date for Karen Cox and Amy Dominic. Administrative contract addendums for the people you see listed below. We also annually look at our retire rehire. Administratively, we only have one position, and that's Ned Roofer, our maintenance director and supervisor. So I'm asking the board to reissue a 1-year contract for Mr. Roofer. Asking the board to approve an independent contractor service agreement with Laura Eckhart as a consulting clinical psychologist for the period of August 1st, 2017 through July 31st of 2020. Would like to offer a 1-year limited teaching contract to Brad Eichhoff, middle school, high school phys ed health teacher. Brad comes to us from Napoleon. He has his bachelor's and 8 years experience on the A1 salary schedule. Blake Rocky, middle school, high school intervention teacher, comes to us from 4 County, bachelor's level, 2 years experience. Angel Reinick as middle school, high school part-time social worker at a 61% contract. Angel comes to us from the ESC, bachelor's, 2 years experience, A1 salary schedule. And Sarah Vashaw, pre-K to 5 social worker, master's level, 10 years experience to the A1 salary schedule. And then on your addendum, I would also ask that you approve a 1-year limited teaching contract for Tracy Lamberson, grade 4 ELA social studies teacher, master's level, 10 years experience, and Tracy comes to us, I believe, from the Dayton area. Would like to offer to Dee Collins to continue helping us with our website and social media, up to 10 hours a week, paid at tutor rate for the 17-18 school year. Transfer of Elena Perkins to grade 4 math and science teacher, effective for this year. And transfer of classified personnel, Karen Pettit to 6 to 12 server, 3.5 hours per day. Nancy Russ to pre-K 5 server, 3.5 hours per day. Kathy Lamberson to 1-on-2 aide at the 6 to 12 building, 7 hours per day. Vicki Stambaugh to 1-on-1 aide, 7.5 hours per day. Judy Smith to 1-on-1 PM bus aide, 7.75 hours per day. Jennifer Andrews to the 6 to 12 building, study hall monitor aide and AM duties, 5 hours per day. Kim Hissong to 6 to 12 building, 4.75 hours per day. Dee Herman to pre-K to 5 1-on-1, 7.25 hours a day. Maria Panico 1-on-1, 7.25 hours per day. Taryn Walls to lunch detention, sensory and AM duties, 5.75 hours per day. Amanda Siders, sensory bus aide, 5.5 hours per day. And Janie Lockhoff, pre-K 5 arrival 1-on-2 bus aide, 7.75 hours per day, excuse me. So those are the results of every year we ask our administrative staff to look at our educational aid staffing and our needs, and with the consolidation of the elementary building, we had many positions that were either significantly changed or eliminated, and so we had to repost positions that were going to be needed in the new building, and these transfers are a result of those postings. We were able to reduce some of these positions in both the 6 to 12 and at the pre-K to 5 level, and consolidate as well. Extended time contracts for Sarah Vashaw and Angel Reinick for 10 days for summer contact, and supplemental contracts. Newspaper photography advisor will be shared between Matt Neff, Stephanie Grube, and Nathan Keel with the percentages listed, and junior high cross country coach Betsy Slosher. Questions regarding personnel either on the regular agenda or on the addendum?
Newspaper photography advisor, that's...
It's going to go along with the VCT class, so all 3 of them are heavily involved in the VCT organization, and they are taking on an additional role this year with photography and getting some photos to parents.
And VCT stands for?
Our video, not sure.
Technology, okay.
Video
I know what it
something-
is.
Communications, there we go.
Video
Video
communications
communications technology.
technology,
So they handle our announcements, our video announcements. They handle our yearbook in cooperation. They are also going to take on photography as well this year.
When I read newspaper, I was going to say I didn't think we had a newspaper anymore.
We do publish a newspaper. It's all
Do we?
online.
Okay.
Mhm. Yep, it's all online. So we did bring that back as just another online feature, and they're also assisting us with a lot of public relations and promoting our school within.
Okay.
So utilizing the students.
Okay.
So we're going to give it a try. If this does not work well, then we're going to go back to the drawing board.
Okay.
in a
And if
year.
it works well, we'll give kudos where due. Okay, any other questions, comments? If not, a motion to approve recommendations of superintendent.
So, all right, go ahead.
Sorry,
Right.
Tom.
No, that's right.
I'll move.
Second,
I'll second it.
Tom, please call the roll.
Emily?
Yes.
Cindra?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Ryan?
Yes.
Thank you.
Under legislative finance, as we kind of previewed last month, the state budget has been finalized. We've been getting summaries and information about it. Rob can speak a little bit more to the actual bottom line for us, but overall, in what I've read so far, there are a few new mandates. There's changes to testing.
No way.
Yes.
Changes
Such
to
a
testing.
shock.
Who would have guessed?
Imagine that.
Yes,
Huh.
there's changes to graduation requirements that will
What?
immediately impact the class of 2018, hopefully for the better. But we are still waiting on,
But we don't even know the details of them.
no,
And it will impact them for
we're,
next
we're,
year.
we're kind of slowly getting those details and summarizing, and we'll get a good summary from our school attorneys in early August, and then I'll have more information. But if you can speak a little bit on the financial side.
The last charts that I received showed us getting about $50,000 per year more than we're getting now. I think the previous Senate version showed us getting around $250,000. Now, this last version includes the governor's veto of some of the changes they had made to the TPP phase out. They were going to mess with that again. He said, no, I want that phase out to remain in place so that we get rid of this as we had scheduled. So, as Diana has said, I think we're waiting for a little more interpretation from the auditor state and our attorneys on what actually is in there. But the initial charts that I show still show us we're not losing money.
I was
And
going to say that's a positive thing.
That's a
going into
positive
this,
thing.
yeah.
Some districts are losing. A lot of them are flatlined. So,
I'll take it. All right, thank you.
mhm.
And then board meeting dates upcoming. Board of Education will meet again on August 21st here in the conference room at 7 p.m. Reminder, we do need to make recommendations for Business Advisory Council. That is another one of the mandates in the governor's or in the state budget. And they're making some tweaks to that for us because we've always been mandated to have a Business Advisory Council, but not every school district has. So we'll have
Even
to
though they
make,
were mandated?
what's that?
Even though they were mandated?
Not for all school districts.
Oh,
So
okay.
now they will be, and there are certain requirements that we'll have to make sure we meet. So we do need to have some
Are we aware of what the requirements are and what the changes are?
again, I don't think they're going to impact us because we were already up and running.
Okay.
But it's, we're going to just have to make sure
Yeah, all
that
right.
we fall in line with
I'll
those.
make sure that we.
We need, how many
Five
replacements did we need, you
replacements.
said?
3.
We need 4 to 5.
4 to 5?
Mm-hmm. We need 4 to 5 replacements, and remember that's a 2-year term
Right.
that they would serve. And then LPDC is not yet scheduled. That will be announced probably once we get back into August.
And we may have a need for a records commission meeting next month, as there has been one department turn in a form for records disposal.
Okay.
Okay. I do have a need for executive session under item A, the employment, appointment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, or compensation of employee. And item C, conference with the board. Well, probably B, would you say?
Mm-hmm.
Purchase of property for public purposes or sale of property. Any other items? Any other issues? Not that I'm aware of. Okay, so I would entertain a motion for A and B.
Also move.
Cindra,
Second
Tom, thank you.
Cindra?
Yes.
Tom?
it, yes.
Ryan?
Yes.
Emily?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. I anticipate taking no action when out of executive session, so that will conclude our public person meeting.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.